Okay, we're back. So, as we discovered last time, we've got all of our tier 5 boats researched. The Furitaku is researched. The Minkaz is researched. And what about the Congo? Also researched. So it's just a matter of coming up with the money to do it. One thing we haven't researched, obviously, is the Ryujo at 68,000. So we'll throw on a camel, ideally one that does XP. Commander points would also be good, but we know it's going to take so many battles. We'll get the commander points. This one also gives credits per battle. That's a good one. However, we know we're not so good in carriers. Why don't we save that for one of the other 3 ship types where we're more likely to have a very good battle. This one just does XP boost. So we'll run that. We'll take her out and see if we can't do better. I think we lost the last one because we charged our cap too soon. And that ended up being the last 2 carrier battles we played have been fairly close. We won this other one, I think, but these bots, they're so unpredictable and their shooting is so terrible. Okay, Solomon Islands, multiple caps. Wild Main Man Ninja is in his Langley. We have a human Tureen. He will destroy us if he spots us. So we are going to, for starters, take our boat over here. The idea being that that island will provide us with some cover. We'll start out with rocket launchers. They aren't very effective, but they're very good for finding out where all the bad guys are. There's a walkie-talkie out there that's piloted by a human, which means we match him with a Wix. So we're just going to fly. Unlike the boats, we don't have to stop at the islands. We can go straight over them. So we're going to take our rocket launchers over those islands and see if we can't get eyes right away on where their destroyers are. In the meantime, we can take a cruise and take a look at this scenic little valley in here. No, you can't get a boat up this river. We have tried. Alright, where are you, bad guys? There's a St. Louis, a Nassau, I don't know, the destroyer not spotted, but you know what? Oh, there's the Langley. We don't want to get too close to him. Ooh, let's get away from that. Alright, our Wix is that our human Wix or a bot Wix? That's a human Wix. Right into the cap, and there's the other 2Ds. Alright. We're going to try and put some rockets into this Charleston. Yeah, it doesn't turn. Once you push the button to launch the attack, it seems like you're pretty well stuck with it. So fine, we'll try again on this Bellaferone, see if we can't get a fire. It'll be a waste of time. He'll put the fire right out, but whatever. We're here. Let's attack him. 4 rocket hits. Alright, torps. Looks to me like the human destroyer is up at sea with very little opposition. So we're going to head up that way and see if maybe we can catch him with the torp. Keeping in mind, Tureen is our battleship that we need to get. There's more than one reason to go this way. So our destroyer on our team went and died, I see. That's not helpful. In fact, we've lost all 3 of our destroyers. There's our friend. See if maybe he doesn't know what he's doing and we accidentally... Nope, he does sort of know what he's doing. So, that's torp number 1. Still could catch him out. No, he's going to dodge that, barely. I really kind of want him dead. Where's their tureen at, by the way? Okay. So he got in his smoke. Fine. Let's attack this big old battleship here, since it's here. Well, we got a torp into him, and we scared their destroyer back to his own side of the map. That's the good news. The bad news is he's still very much alive. Has hardly taken any damage, but doesn't seem like a moron, so I don't think we're going to bother trying to get another torp into him. I feel like that torp was probably too close. Yep. Bombs. We know we can do decent damage with our bombs, so we'll try and get a bomb strike on this battleship. In the meantime, the enemy Charleston is battling our Nassau. The tureen is over there. Yes, and the enemy carrier is pushed hard into the bottom cap, A cap. Please, St. Louis, just kill that bat destroyer. You're not going to. You're going to die. Oh, this isn't going to work out. I can feel it already. We're going to lose badly. We did get a nice citadel on that battleship. Do you think I could nail this guy? It wouldn't do me a lot of good. He's low health. If I did hit him, it would hurt him. So let's give it a try. Ugh. See how the target just moves on its own? It's aggravating. Doesn't feel like this is going to work out. Maybe. Just missed. Actually came pretty close. But close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes or whatever. Alright, let's get behind Bellafaroon. Try and get a run in behind him. Ooh, those torps might hit. Bellafaroon may die here. And then what we're going to do is come... Nope, they aren't going to hit. But our Tenru's about to die. This destroyer is not useless. We're going to come at him with rockets next and try and finish him off. Ah, missed my drop, I think. Yep. Alright, so I need this destroyer. Oh. Well, that ended blissfully for us. We don't have to do that again. Ugh. That was terrible. Okay. Probably lost money. Well, we didn't lose money, so at least there's that. Let's go do something that we enjoy doing. Destroyer play. In this case, we are going to put the one that earns us credits, because we have a better chance with this boat of having a very good battle. And it's got all the flags on it. Keep working on training this captain up. And hopefully, since all we can do now is earn credits. It's the only thing we're after. we've got all the boats researched except obviously for the Regio. So the XP well, this boat can earn XP for the other DD line, so there is that. I'm not going to go down that line right now, but it has to earn XP eventually. If I were to keep this account going, eventually I'd want the other line of DDs, right? So let's see what we face here. Oh, aircraft carrier. 4 DDs, including one who's called Nightmare. And everything else is bots. Nightmare and Sebi original and DDs. Okay. We'll go for A and see how this plays out. This could end up in disaster, I have a feeling, but I'm the only human DD. They get 2. Seems unfair. Hope our carrier's good. Not that it matters at tier 4, but yeah, we aren't doing well with our carrier career, as I kind of expected. I was hoping to luck into a few more wins. I just can't get the hang of aiming that thing, or understanding. I guess I've got to really, when I push that button, I've got to know where he's going to be when I actually do the drop. I can't just sort of lead the target along with him. But that's the problem for the next time we play the carrier. For now, shut my AA off, just to give myself the most chance of not being spotted by the planes. We're going to get into ACAP. Now you have no idea what the opposition is going to do, both bot and human. You could have human DD guys. You see this with experienced players. They'll go in the middle just for the hell of it. For the challenge of it. Looks like there's a G101 heading up into the middle. I could drop some torps in there. There's no reason not to, really. We know he's just going to go charging straight in. So why not drop some torps in there for him to accidentally hit? Alright, Nightmare's on the other side of the map. And I'm in the cap, about to be spotted. So we're going to get ready for that by slowing the boat down so that when we smoke we'll be hidden. Not going to shoot until we're spotted, which is about now. Okay. Now we're shooting from cover. Well, sort of shooting, if you want to call that a shot. Come on, guns, load up. Is he going to eat some torps? Nope, he missed those torps. Speed boost, I want to get reversed and get my boat turned so I have proper torp angles. Oh, G101 came. That is a problem. Apparently those torps didn't get him. See if I can catch him out now. Good. Somebody just died. That would be him. Friendly boats here. We got to be careful with our torps. Oh, how did I not see that? Too many torps. I am not doing well. Don't have my head in this game. Ah. I can't torp. There's too many friendlies. Alright, moving on. Oh, man, I just cannot catch a break. I am in such trouble here. Yeah, thank you. Let me out of here. So that didn't work out at all. So that's two terrible battles. So tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a third battle here. And since we didn't really get a good one in this guy last time, we'll take this one out. See if we can't get some better luck. That's two really short battles, so we'll do a third one. Man, my head was not in... I just had no... First, I let that V-170 sneak in behind me. Then that must have been his torps. I thought he hadn't torped. I never saw those torps coming. And there were so many torps flying around, so when I got the torpedoes near alert... Keep in mind, I can never keep track of where starboard and port and all that stuff is. It drives me nuts. Just say torps in front of you, torps behind you, torps to your left, torps to your right. How hard is that? Drives me nuts. Anyways, there was too much going on and my brain failed to process the fact that those torps were there. Had I known they were there, I easily would have dodged them. Then I would have focused harder on trying to get the torps onto that guy. Probably would have got him. You'll notice I only put one set of torps out there because I was aware there was friendlies. I was hoping they'd hit and be done. And with all the friendlies there, I didn't feel comfortable torping, so it was just a zoo. It was madness. So we'll try a carrier again. Why not? We gotta figure this whole aiming things anyways. I can tell you, the carriers that can hit destroyers with bombs and rockets, those guys have good success. So that's a skill you need to learn. Oh, we got two carriers. Nothing but humans. This will be an interesting match. And no DDs. Well, that's interesting. We're going to start out with torpedoes then. Nah, bombs. But we're going to get ourselves situated. We're going to go here, here, and here. Let's just make sure this thing has a bad habit of beaching, so let's try this. Move that over there. For now, that's what we're going to do. You know, no, we're going to start out with rockets just to get spots out. We'll go left. The other carrier should go right with his planes. Oh, man, not that far. I don't have my hand on my mouse right now because I have a coffee cup in my hand, and that affects how these planes steer. It drives me nuts. You have to steer where it steers where you're looking. Or does it? See, that doesn't seem to work. Maybe that only works when you're... I don't know. I haven't figured out how these planes function. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They'll just juke around on you. They don't seem to... It's like suddenly they get caught by a giant draft or something. And they just move when you don't expect them to. I don't think they've simulated, you know, airflow and currents, air currents into this game. It's not that special. Anyways, let's see if there's any cruisers trying to get up into sea. There's a bunch of cruisers. All 4 battleships have been spotted, I see, in the mid. There's got to be cruisers here. We have 2 cruisers. They've got to have cruisers. Oh, I see they've got a Kuma running away from sea. This may be a free cap. So me coming up here is actually helping the team in that way. Oh, by the way, there's tier 5 boats out there. My aircraft carrier has been detected. That's annoying. So those tier 5 boats will have good AA. The Caesar does for sure. The New York probably is okay. There's no enemy boats here. They're giving us C. And he's decided to attack my carrier with his rocket launchers. I assume that will work out poorly for him. This Kuma, I can probably try to attack wherever he is. Where did he go? He's got his AA shut off. I can't find him. The Emil can hurt me though. Oh, there he is. Way over there. Yeah, there's just too much AA. They're in one big blob. It's very rude. We're going to get away from that. And we may as well... the other Langley's pushing in. And I'm going to do something similar. I'm going to take my carrier here and here. There's no way. This is just a terrible situation for a carrier for me to attack that. That's the bad news. The good news is, if they stay there, we're going to win. And we're just going to wait for that Omaha over there, for example, is very, very vulnerable. So we may as well head over to him. Except he's dead, because he was out by himself. So let's pay attention. That Wyoming in the back is a little bit vulnerable. So we've gotten 2 of the 3 caps covered. There, one Langley's over there. Yeah, any boat that's near one of the carriers is going to be harder to attack. Alright, we're going to try for the Wyoming because it's got the weakest AA of the available boats. The Konigsberg will have some AA. It's 5. Also, it's pretty hard to miss a battleship with rockets. I would prefer just to use something more powerful in my attacks. I've lost one, fine. AP bombs don't really work against American boats, so we're gonna try torpedoes. I don't know how they work against the Caesar. They're putting a major push on A. That's fine. Our Phoenix and Futoka have pushed through. I can see our New York over here. This guy's a moron. Why is he going there? He's totally taken himself out of the battle. He may as well be dead. Like this guy over here at least can shoot and maneuver and affect the battle. He's playing it safe, cautious, sure, but this guy, what's the point? He needs to get all the way over here before he can affect the battle, and by the time he does that, the battle will be over. That boat's way too slow for that. So, don't be a jerk like him and do that. Like, hey, he'll live. Nobody can shoot at him, but he can't shoot at anybody. But anyways, let's worry about our current challenge. That Konigsberg right now is the biggest threat to our cap. Let's see if we can't get some torps onto him. It's going to be a bit of a challenge because he's in that channel there. So I have to be very careful not to drop my torpedoes on land. I don't think I can, so I'm actually going to abort that attempt. He's just too close to the island. I'll either end up dropping the torps on land, or I'll drop them too close to him, and they won't arm in time. So what we're going to do is come out here. He's sailing forwards, trying to get into the cap, and now we're going at him. Should be straight ahead of us. There he is. Now I should be able to have the room that I need to do it. He's going to turn away from me, but he can't. His options are limited. He can only turn so far left. So we're just gonna sail there. That might catch him. We hope it will. He's got plenty of time to maneuver away from it. But he isn't going to. We're going to catch him. Nice hit. Took out his motor. And he's on fire. He's probably not going to live. Now, he has a friend in Omaha that has come in behind him. Let's see if we can't get a torpedo on that. Caesar behind him will shred my planes, but what can you do? Okay, you're turning. We anticipate that turn. Get a good look at that turn. Drop the torp. Didn't figure it would work. Alright, let's see if our bombs can punish that Caesar. Also, let's get our carrier moving again. All the way. Our plan is to get here. So far, all we've managed to accomplish is the one torpedo. We helped kill the one cruiser. They've gotten a cap. They're killing because they're all blobbed together. That provides them with decent gun power if they focus on the same target together. So they're able, right now they have the ship advantage. And they're still staying together too. This like they're very well coordinated, which is impressive for a bunch of people who have never played together. There's three of them have, the New York Britain and the dead Konigsberg. Alright, Britain is sort of looking like I might be able to get at him. There's no point in going after the Caesar now. He's out of the battle and has the cap. So, but the Britain and this other one, the New York, I think the Britain's going to have good AA, so I'll probably only get one drop on him before my planes are blowed up. But, let's give it our best shots. And he's got way too much health. Even if I get a double citadel on him, it's not going to take a ton of his health off. It'll just pad my stats, but whatever, let's give her. Well, we got a single sit. Fighter over there. Let's just see if we can't get out of this. No, we've lost our planes. Torpedo bombers away. Okay, so New York is starting to come up and be exposed. Their cruisers are playing very, very safe behind their battleships, which is dumb, by the way. That's the first real mistake. Well, you could say their whole strategy is a mistake, but that's the... Oh man, we also are getting killed. They've killed most all of our cruisers. Yeah, we're going to lose this. It's terrible. But their cruisers hanging back is a mistake. Or is it? I don't know why their Phoenix is hanging back with the aircraft carrier, unless maybe he's super damaged. What can I do here? That New York, they have done no damage to these battleships. So all I can do is try and get a little bit of damage. I can't kill it. If I can't kill it, I can't help. That is what I hate about the aircraft carriers in their current build. They don't have the ability to take a ship out. Whereas if I was in a destroyer, I would have that ability. I might kill myself doing it, but I could get it done if I had to. And I would also quite possibly fail, don't get me wrong. Is it going to let me get a drop here? Yep. Yeah, but I lost all my planes. And I think that torp missed the New York, saw it coming and turned. So I need my teammates to help. Like, they need to hurt those battleships. If they, I can put 12 torps into that New York and it'll still be alive. Man, this is the frustrating thing about carrier battles is you're sitting here looking at it from above and you can see we are so dead. There's no chance. We can't win. And there's nothing I can do about it except continually doing tiny little bit of damage. And you can do more damage once you got higher carriers, but not that much more, really, at a time. Even a 10, very rarely. I did once attack a Yamato with my tier 10 carrier with AP bombs, and he was 80% health, and I detonated him. And that was hilarious and weird, but that was just RNG giving me a nice present. That doesn't happen. Look at the AA on this jerk. How does that miss? Makes no sense that that missed. That wasn't RNG. That was me doing something wrong, and I can't figure out how to do it. Our battleships are really shitty, just so we're clear. I have no idea what sent those torps. Who on our team has torps? That's maybe something that just died. I'm guessing that torp missed. Oh, there goes my fucking planes. So, how does one not rage quit from this? What inspires me to stay in this game and not just go AFK? What's the point? This is a problem. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, because screw you, Wargaming. We're going to steer our boat ourselves and just say, fuck it, kill me please, you stupid asses. I'm going to just drive my carrier straight at this Emil. He has to kill me or be rammed. This thing does not handle well, so getting the ram in is going to be a challenge. But that's my objective. I can't repair my steering. He's gonna die. That's too bad. Now I gotta go for one of those battleships. Ha! Close quarters expert. Take that, jerk. I got a kill out of it. Our battleships are terrible. Look at what they're doing. They're going after the carriers. Meanwhile, they've got 3 I will say their Caesar doesn't seem to be doing anything. I haven't seen him in forever. Alright, Kuma. Let's do this. I give up on... I can't get any damage done. It's tier 5 aircraft or anti-air. I can't do much against. So, screw you. Just kill me, please, so I can get on with my day. Oh, there's the Caesar. Alright, we're dead. Thank you. Would have been nice to get a ram. Alright, that's over. Let us never speak of it again. So this has been 3 terrible battles in a row. And we're not going to play this anymore for today, because that was just a total disaster. But we'll try again next time. Hopefully do better. Until then, thanks for watching. See you around.